Hello friends! Today we embark on a quest for teachings from some important thinkers, and then explore how they relate to the Christian perspective and how we can integrate that knowledge into our journey towards a better life. We will delve into the contributions of Friedrich Nietzsche, Carl Jung, and Jordan Peterson, and how they connect with faith and spiritual growth. We hope to find inspiration and wisdom to strengthen our Christian life. Friedrich Nietzsche and the Overcoming of Faith. In his work, Thus Spoke Zarathustra, Nietzsche is known for his famous statement, "God is dead," which represents his critique of traditional religion and the idea of a transcendent God. Nietzsche saw faith as an illusion that hindered people from facing reality and taking control of their own lives. However, his work can be seen as an opportunity for dialogue and reflection within the Christian context. While his ideas differ from the traditional Christian view, his philosophy invites a profound exploration of faith and the search for a personal sense of worth and purpose. Carl Jung and spiritual integration. Carl Jung had a more complex and nuanced view of faith. Although he did not consider himself a theologian, he recognized the importance of the spiritual dimension in people's lives. He saw faith as a powerful force and a natural expression of the human psyche. Jung believed that religion and spirituality were fundamental aspects of human nature, and in the process of individuation, individuals needed to reconcile their spiritual dimension with their conscious life. Jung also emphasized the importance of self-reflection and self-knowledge to achieve personal integration. His concept of the shadow teaches us to explore our emotions and confront our limitations, which can be seen as an invitation for Christians to examine their own shadows, sins, and weaknesses, and seek reconciliation with God and themselves. Jordan Peterson and the Synthesis of Perspectives. Jordan Peterson is a renowned Canadian psychologist and professor whose ideas and teachings have gained popularity in recent years. While he has mentioned the influence of figures like Jesus, Nietzsche, and Carl Jung in his work, it is important to note that each of them has different perspectives and approaches. Regarding Jesus, Peterson has analyzed and explored the values and moral teachings present in biblical narratives. He has highlighted the importance of individual responsibility, honesty, and transcendent meaning in people's lives. Regarding Nietzsche, Peterson has recognized the importance of Nietzsche's critique of traditional morality and his emphasis on the individual and their ability to create their own sense of worth and purpose in the absence of an established religious structure. However, Peterson has also pointed out the limitations and dangers of taking this idea to the extreme of nihilism. In relation to Carl Jung, Peterson has found inspiration in his psychological approach and his emphasis on personal integration, confronting the shadow, and the search for transcendent meaning in life. While Peterson has been influenced by these figures and has integrated ideas from each of them into his work, it is important to remember that he has his own perspective and unique approach. It is possible to find elements of balance and synergy in his work, but also differences and nuances. Each of these thinkers offers valuable contributions in their respective fields, and how they integrate into Peterson's vision depends on his interpretation and personal synthesis. Linking the teachings. Dear friends, in our search for a fulfilling and meaningful life, we sometimes come across teachings that seem divergent but can actually complement each other in surprising ways. Friedrich Nietzsche invites us to live each moment with intensity and authenticity, facing challenges with courage. Carl Jung teaches us the importance of self-reflection and self-knowledge to achieve personal integration. Jordan Peterson emphasizes individual responsibility and the exploration of mythological and religious narratives to find transcendent meaning in life. By combining these teachings, we find a powerful tool for our spiritual growth. Prayer connects us with the divine, while reflection helps us know ourselves better and live according to Christian principles. We find a balance between the intensity of living in the present moment, exploring our own psyche, and connecting with the divine through faith. The importance of individual responsibility. One of the central ideas in Jordan Peterson's perspective is the importance of assuming individual responsibility in our lives. Peterson emphasizes that each person has the power and responsibility to improve and face the obstacles that come their way. This individual responsibility is also reflected in the spiritual realm, where each individual must make decisions and strive to live a life in accordance with their beliefs and values. Peterson has found inspiration in mythological and religious narratives, which highlight the importance of individual responsibility and the search for transcendent meaning in life. By exploring these narratives, Peterson seeks to extract universal lessons and principles that can be applied to everyday life and help people find meaning and purpose. The path to a fulfilling and meaningful life. In our search for wisdom and personal growth, we can find a balance between the teachings of Nietzsche, Jung, and Peterson. The intensity of living in the present moment helps us appreciate life and be aware of God's presence in every instant. Self-reflection allows us to examine our motivations and correct our actions in light of Christian values. Individual responsibility impels us to take control of our lives and work on our spiritual growth. May we find a balance between the teachings of Nietzsche, Jung, and Peterson in our quest for wisdom and personal growth. May we live with passion, reflect with humility, and trust in divine guidance on our path to a fulfilling and meaningful life. May prayer and reflection become fundamental pillars of our existence, guiding us toward the truth and abundance that God has reserved for each one of us. Amen.